Hey, this is Chuck Lemire from Bob Corcoran and Associates, and I'm here with my friend, the founder, and the best colleague I've ever had. Bob, I
Thanks.
love being with you because, if there's one thing I love that we do is we help people, and we help them get to where they want to
Yeah.
go. So, tips of the week are fun because, everyone should continue to learn because the more you learn, the more you earn. It's part of the word. So. Let's give everyone a little bit of a tip on the week, and the subject today is staying connected. So in the last 35 years, Bob, I've heard a lot of back and forth about how much is too much. What about content? I've heard the words it should be relevant, and current. And people say, no, you can't be sending a recipe of the month. It's got to be about our business. So give us your take with all of our teams and with all of the people that you've known in, 35, 40 some odd years. How much is too much and what should we be sending to our well, I don't want to say past customers and clients because they're all customers and clients. There shouldn't be any past. So what
Agreed.
do we send to our database and our customers and clients on a continued basis to make sure that we've got that relationship deepening?
See, Chuck, you made a very poignant point that I don't want to go unnoticed. Stop calling them past clients. Just call them clients. See, because when you say past, we tend to forget the past. And that's what people, according to NAR, 65 or 70% of real estate agents stop following up with a client within 6 months of closing. So there's a lot of opportunity to be picked up. Okay, so it's so people say how much is too much. To me, it's never too much, but you got to do it strategically. Now, if you call somebody every day, 365 days a year, that's a little overkill, and you don't have time to do that anyway. So Gary Keller, when he came out with his book, The Millionaire Agent, he talked about the 33 touch program. And people are like, oh, that's overkill. Well, those are people that are in judgment, not curiosity. See, the whole thing is, and you nailed it, it's about what you're sending them. You remember Dave Beeson's letter writing campaign? Yeah, it was a bit, this goes back 20
Yeah.
some years
Love
ago.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave was a great guy. But he came up with this platform. It was just, emails you could send to a client once a month. Well, people never read the letters that were put together. So you got somebody living in California, and the letter of that month goes out, preparing your house for winter. Make sure you have a shovel. Make sure you have salt for the snow. Folks, it's California. It doesn't snow. So inspect what you expect. So here is my take on staying in touch with clients and your sphere of influence. I would set to you need it automated. Use technology today is a beautiful thing. There's products out there like HomeBot or Fellow that are seller valuation tools. HomeBot, I think it's $35 a month. You can send out 500 valuations a month. So, folks, if you're not doing it, it's homebot.ai or go to fellow. I think it's fellow.com. Two great tools. But HomeBot at $35 a month, folks, you put your clients in there that bought a house from you, you put their address in there, and once a month it sends them a valuation. Now, that's once a month, folks. That's 12 touches a year. You put together an email drip platform from your CRM that you send out content relevant. Okay, send it out once a month. There's another 12 touches a year. Now you're up to 24 touches. Maybe you're doing a quarterly newsletter. That's 28 touches. A holiday card, a birthday card. You're up to 30, and you haven't even made a single phone call yet. But see, all that I just described, folks, they're different kinds of touches. For example, the HomeBot, when you send that, if you ask a marketing company, what is a good open rate for a marketing email, they'll tell you less than 2%. The open rate in HomeBot, Chuck, it's north of 70%. It is the most unbelievable marketing tool any agent needs in their arsenal. So get HomeBot number one. And I also recommend you got to get people off the fence, make a phone call. Now, so we have clients, as you know, that are selling thousands of homes a year. You can't call every client every 3 months. All right, so what are you doing? I have clients that do, like, for the 4th of July, they're coming up, they'll do an American Pie giveaway. So they put together a mailer they'll send to all of their thousands of clients and set up a date they can reserve a pie and come pick it up. I have people giving away 600, 700 pies where the clients are coming to their office to pick them up. Think about the marketing opportunity. You got 700 clients coming in 2 days to pick up a pie. Wow, social media is on fire with you. So, folks, I think if you can gear at least 25 to 30 touches a year for a client and your sphere of influence, you're going to be well on your way. When you people go and analyze their business, people who have been in the business a long time, if you look at your stats, like we look at all of our client stats, you're going to see that your clients that you sold before or your SOI, it's accounting for better than 60% of your business. And I'm talking about people that are doing 400 or 500 homes a year. You imagine 500 homes a year, 60% is coming from that category. That's 300 sales. These are people, if you stay in touch with them properly, you already have them, they appreciate you, and they like you. Now, also, here's another tip. When you co-op with another agent, adopt the buyer. Take the buyer, put it into your CRM, and just start treating them like your client of the past. Make sense? See, because let's do our stat, right? Agents stop following up with their people they sold the house to within 6 months. So let's take advantage of that by adopting the buyer. And folks, you do that, you're well on your way to business that is easy. You already have it, but it's easily maintainable for you and it doesn't drive you nuts.
Bob, great tips. And I'll add one more that I think we really miss in the real estate industry. It's very normal when we have a buyer lead come through Zillow or Boomtown or KV Core, whatever system we're using, to put them on an IDX for the particular product that they're looking for, price range, neighborhoods, whatever the case may be. And I think we lose sight of the fact that that is one of the best touches you could have, because any change in the market, new listing, price reduction, if you've got somebody set up, they're going to get an email with your name. So you're putting your name in front of them on a daily or every couple days basis, but it's for something that they want. Now, a buyer wants that information, but when we sell a house, why don't we say to the person that is in the, hey, I can still, let you be connected so that you'll always know when something in your neighborhood pops up for sale. And at the very least, you get to see the inside of your neighbor's homes to see, if they've done something that you like that you might want to do with your own home. It's fun.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why
Brendan and I still go to open houses.
Exactly.
Yeah, just to see what kind of marketing or what kind of decorating they do, and we get ideas.
Right. So in your
Excellent.
database, if you're calling your database and I say, Bob, when are you going to sell your home? And you say, oh, the kids are in high school. That won't be for another 5 or 6 years. Hey, Bob, why don't I just put you on an IDX feed and you can start now and over the
Yeah,
course
but
of
don't call it an IDX feed. People, sometimes real estate agents get in too much into acronyms.
Right.
Like I heard this one, a guy, true story, on the phone talking to a potential seller. Well, Chuck, what I recommend is I come over, we set an appointment, I come to your house, we'll do a CMA from the MLS ASAP, okay? I'm like, what are we speaking Chinese, folks? Speak English to them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I use
Good.
IDX because it's the functionality. And you're right, Bob, because most boards and every part of the country has a different name for setting
Yeah.
something up on that feed. So that's my tip. Bob, great tips. I hope it helps. And obviously, if you want more help, you can go to bobcorcoran.com if you want Bob or I to take a 30-minute view of your business or your team or your vision for the future. We'd be happy to help. And of course, always available if you want to look for long-term coaching.
Also, folks, if you want us to review your touches to your clients, send it over to us. We're happy to review that with you.
Yeah. Thanks, Bob.
Awesome.
Great tip.
All right.
Have a great day.
Awesome, folks. Have a successful day. Be happy and make a lot of money. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Bob.